And here at Mabinay Spring Resort, right behind your 1,000 peso duplex accommodations that we don't have, they got this little boardwalk thing, stone walk thing going all around the spring. It's very nice, very picturesque. Goes all the way over there. Now, next time, if you ever come up to Mabinay again. So yeah, if you're coming to Mabinay, see if you can get a reservation at the Mabinay Spring Resort. Pretty nice. Okay, so if at this point I sound a little bitchy, it's because I am. Basically what's happened is Highland Resort has lied to us. They said that their brownout started at 8 o'clock in the morning. Come to find out, they haven't had electricity or they haven't had water for weeks, if not months. The owner of the place actually got sick. It's a pretty bad story. He got sick. He's paralyzed, I believe, and they haven't been able to pay their electricity bills or their water bills or anything like that, so they've been shut down. I wish they had told us this, because again, we gave them 1,000 pesos for the room. They said we'll knock off 500. They said they were going to, get these generators working, and they had us take a bath in the pool. She didn't know something was up. So the Misadventure is gathering steam. By the time we went back around 4:30 or 5 o'clock, and we found out that there's actually no power, that the kid that was working in the morning basically just looked us in the eye and lied to us, I was just done with the Philippines for the day. My quota had been reached. I just wanted to go somewhere, kick back, relax, cool off, take a shower. Luckily, we got the phone number to Mabinay Spring Resort. We were able to call them and get a room, so we were able to get back there. I didn't capture it on film, I didn't capture it on video, but if you've ever been in a situation like that where each and every little thing that can go wrong is going wrong, and the pain that's happening, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Also, again, let's talk about more of this misadventure. What contributed to this frustration and this sense of just being totally out of our depth? There's no signs for any of the resorts, the waterfalls, the cold springs, the cave systems, anything like that. Mabinay Tourism Office, you got a beautiful place up there, but if there were some signs so we could actually find this place. And when you ask people, they don't know where stuff is either. They'll just point down the road. They don't want to lose face by admitting that they don't know, so they just say it's that way, that general direction. There is a tourism office. Very nice tourism office down near City Hall, but on Monday when we went around 10 o'clock in the morning, it was closed and they had no idea of when the person was coming back. So that was a problem. All in all, it was a 160-kilometer round trip there and back. And we ended up putting around 220 to 230 kilometers on the motorcycle. So that's 60 to 70 kilometers with just us driving around completely lost. There was also the bump issue. There were these huge bumps in the road, and we hit one that's going so fast at one point that it literally ripped the purse from Michelle's shoulder. It broke the strap on her purse. And it also compressed my spine. It took a little while for the pain to actually set into the point where I was bedridden for 4 days. And it's been about a month later, and I'm still feeling the effects of it. That's the most brutally compressed my spine's ever got from that impact on those roads. We also lost money at one point. I guess I was pulling things out of my pocket or whatever. We lost about 1,500 to 1,750 pesos. That's just more of my own stupidity, being exhausted, being tired, letting things fall on the ground. When we got to the springs, when we finally found the springs, it was closed. The Zipline was closed, and we were kind of pissed about that. We had a flat tire. Each and every little thing that could have gone wrong went wrong. The worst part by far was the pain that I was experiencing in my back, on top of all the other frustration and everything. And also the knowledge of, I didn't know how serious it was. And we were, back in the mountains in Mabinay, and I didn't know how, if I was, going to be paralyzed or something. That's how bad it was. So it was basically really exhausting. That's enough of my diatribe. That's enough of me whining, bitching, moaning, complaining about the misadventure. It's hard to catch those feelings and emotions on camera unless you're filming at the time. But again, if you've been here, if you've ever been in a similar situation where that's happened, you'll know what I'm talking about. But you know what? Enough bitching and complaining. The Zipline finally opened, so let's go ziplining, man. Alright, so actually the Zipline seems to be working. Alright. I wonder if the canopy walk is working. Yeah, they opened the net. Maybe we can use that. Okay, since they got the zip line working, Michelle and I are actually going to do it. We can't do it together because of weight concerns, which makes me think if they're concerned about Michelle and I's weight combined, my weight is actually like twice hers. So, hey, we're in the process of signing liability waivers or something like that right now. I asked them where the nearest hospital was. They have no idea. So we're going to go one at a time. We'll film each other, and hopefully nothing too horrific will happen. Wish us luck. Michelle was gracious enough to volunteer to go first. I am robot, not a toy. Michelle has a giant helmet on. You look like something out of Star Wars. The original Star Wars. The guys that control like the death ray. Yeah.
Okay, pwede ka mga tumang niya. Dali po. Likod. Dalo kan tilma. Ready?
Whee! She's too light. She's gonna get stuck in the middle. Hey, you get my emergency contact information, right?
Yeah. It's on my phone.
I'll just pick it up. He's gonna have to duct tape it on.
We have another CR they open.
Let's share ya. Sama room naman na siya na magbasa.
Yeah.
Di ba sa kate? Sige.
Dili pwede kaming duha, kuya? 40 ra ko.
Sa una pwede. Exact naman ko na siya ron.
Ah.
Look it up for us.
Woo!